So headaches, dizziness, nausea, numbness, weight gain, depression, fatigue, insomnia, and joint pain. These are all possible side effects caused by the consumption of sugar-free foods. According to Dr. Joseph Mercola, a surgeon and a licensed physician and surgeon, in his 2011 article called "Aspartame, by far the most dangerous substance added to most foods today." Most of us here in this class have consumed sugar-free food at one point in our life, and it's important for us to be aware of all the harmful chemicals that we are putting into our bodies. I believe I'm credible because I have researched this topic for another class before, and I've actually tried to convince most of my family to stop eating any sugar-free foods. So sugar-free foods are not safe to consume because they contain artificial sweeteners that can negatively affect our health. So first I'll talk about the problem with sugar-free foods, then I'll discuss the effects that they cause on our health, and finally I'll talk about some solutions to the problem. So the first problem, our bodies do not react to artificial sweeteners the same way they react to sugar. So when we eat something with sugar, we digest it and everything is absorbed into our body. The sugar increases our blood sugar levels, and it's also stored into our fat cells. With artificial sweeteners, the same process occurs, but they are not used for anything. They are not stored as energy. Basically, they just sit in our bodies and accumulate. And the FDA has approved 5 artificial sweeteners: saccharin, acesulfame, aspartame, neotame, and sucralose. And according to Holly Strawbridge, a former Harvard editor, she states in her 2012 article that it's possible that these products change the way we taste food. That people who routinely use artificial sweeteners may start to find less intensely sweet foods like fruits less appealing, and unsweet foods like vegetables downright unpalatable. So why is that a bad thing? It's bad because we begin to avoid foods that we actually need for nutrients. That we need, that they're actually good for us, and we stop eating them because they're not super sweet like all the other things that are artificially sweetened. So, second problem. Artificial sweeteners have been linked to several health issues. It's understandable why people but why they use artificial sweeteners. They're trying to lose weight, or they're trying to avoid all the sugar that's in all the other food that's with us, which is also bad. They are low calorie or no calorie, but according to Debbie Saxton, a certified clinical pediatric practitioner, in an article, "The Impact of Artificial Sweeteners on Family Health," research has shown that additives in these low sugar or sugar-free drinks are incredibly harmful, particularly to the very young. Studies have suggested links to neurological brain damage, cancerous tumors, and hormone disruption, but there's also growing evidence that suggests an even wider range of impacts on them. So how has this become such a big problem? Why do we eat foods that contain artificial sweeteners? So this is also a list of products with that contain artificial sweeteners. So obviously Diet Coke, those little Dole fruit cups, bubble tape bubble gum, Flintstone vitamins that a lot of little kids eat, Jell-O, Pillsbury cake mix, Cool Whip, and jelly beans. There's also some other things there. And also, everybody loves gum. All the sugar-free gum that you can find in the markets all contain aspartame. So, why do we eat foods that contain artificial sweeteners? It's because they're low calorie, and sugar-free foods are marketable. Everybody wants to avoid all the sugar. Everybody who's trying to lose weight avoids sugar. So no sugar added means less calories, which means less weight gain, but there are also some unfortunate side effects. For instance, aspartame has been deemed the most dangerous substance on the market, according to Dr. McCullough, who I cited earlier. Most of the foods today, aspartame accounts for 75% of the adverse reactions food additives reported to the FDA. Many of these reactions are very serious, including seizures and death. But there are also, that's good, right? There are also plenty of people who have successfully used artificial sweeteners, and so they might argue that they're good, that they help them reach their goals and they lost a lot of weight. But these people have also used them in moderation. They did not use them as a complete, everyday, long-term substitute. So according to Tula Karas, a nutritional scientist, states in her article, 7 reasons your diet is not working. Research suggests that diet drinks may actually backfire. The taste of something sweet without the calories can cause your body to hold on to calories as fat. Fake sweeteners may not quell a craving like real sugar can, because sugar triggers a longer dopamine release. So even after downing 2 Diet Cokes, you still may want a candy bar or donut. So solutions. Solutions to this problem include being more aware of what you're eating, and also trying to use other sweeteners that aren't artificially made, that actually aren't chemicals. So my goal isn't to try to persuade you to take down, the corporations and become an activist or anything like that. It's to try to bring you awareness. So a possible first step is to, be vigilant. Start reading the labels. Know what you're putting into your body. So that way, you can create a better diet for yourself. You're not hurting yourself in the process of trying to get healthy. So another solution, natural sweeteners. So this here is stevia. It's completely natural. Actually, if you go to Home Depot even, you can find stevia plants you can grow in your yard. And if you taste the leaf, it's like